Mis padres, so like my parents. And put
Oh, padre means parents?
Padres is parents, yeah.